Mr. Michael Rosen. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the arena floor, please welcome the Winter 2014 candidates for graduation. gentlemen, now entering the arena floor, MATC's distinguished faculty and staff members. The distinguished Commencement Platform Party, MATC academic deans, vice presidents, district board members, our graduating student speaker, our distinguished alumnus, Kimberley Motley, Provost Barbara Cannell, and President Dr. Vicki J. Martin.
President Martin, the candidates are now assembled.
In accordance with custom and tradition, I hereby declare open the winter 2014 commencement for Milwaukee Area Technical College. Please stand for the national anthem sung by the MATC Music Occupations Vocal Ensemble.
Shed his grace on so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang, the guns bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Good evening. I am Dr. Vicki Martin, President of Milwaukee Area Technical College. It is my sincere pleasure to welcome you to this commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2014. The national anthem and music heard earlier this evening were performed by the MATC Music Occupations students, alumni, and faculty. Please join me in thanking them for sharing their talents with us this evening. Tonight, we welcome our honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, our candidates for graduation. Several dignitaries have joined me on stage here tonight, and it is my pleasure to introduce them at this time. I am honored to welcome back to Milwaukee and MATC our distinguished alumni and keynote speaker, Ms. Kimberley Motley. Ms. Motley, thank you for being with us this evening. We look forward to your remarks. 9 volunteers devote their time and their considerable talent to serve on the MATC District Board of Directors. Each is committed to keeping MATC the nation's premier 2-year technical college. These 9 dedicated community leaders have the ultimate responsibility for the governance of the college. We appreciate their leadership and service. From the District Board, we welcome Chairperson Melanie Holmes, Vice Chairperson Lauren Baker, Mary Scheibel, Kurt Wachholz, and Abdul Ali. Please join me in thanking the members of the MATC District Board. The Grand Marshal for our ceremony is the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences faculty member, Dr. Michael Rosen. Three very special graduation candidates are representing your winter class of 2014. The outstanding associate degree graduate, Ernesto Gonzalez. The outstanding technical diploma graduate, Adam Anderson. And the outstanding adult high school graduate, Ashley Beckner. We also welcome Barbara Cannell, Provost and MATC's Chief Academic Officer, and the college's faculty members, deans, vice presidents, and other staff members. Would you all please stand? I want to personally thank you for all you have done to prepare our graduation candidates for the next chapter in their lives. Candidates and guests, please join me in applauding the work of these talented professionals. Thank you. Thank you. At tonight's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates for graduation who have served in our military. These men and women are wearing a red, white, and blue cord. Would all of our veteran students please stand? And would members of our audience who have served our nation also please stand? We want to thank you for your wonderful service to our country. And now for the special group of people and the reason we are gathered here this evening, the 2014 candidates for graduation. Graduates, please stand so we can recognize you. We applaud your accomplishments inside and outside the classroom. Collectively and individually, you are a remarkable group. Family, friends, faculty, and staff, again, please join me in recognizing these exceptional candidates. You may be seated. Graduates, tonight you join thousands of men and women who proudly call themselves MATC alumni. Like those who have gone before you, you are examples of commitment, perseverance, and dedication. We gather this evening to commemorate meaningful academic traditions and the enduring power of education. This ceremony celebrates the remarkable accomplishments of these candidates, earned as a result of years of hard work and dedication. We also recognize the exciting career opportunities that are now available to these candidates because of the knowledge gained and the skills mastered during their time here at MATC. More than 800 associate degree, technical diploma, apprentice, and adult high school candidates make up this semester's graduating class. You inspire all of us who are here tonight to pay tribute to you for the outstanding efforts you have shown in earning your degree. The vision of MATC is in part to enrich, empower, and transform lives in our community. And before me tonight, I see hundreds of men and women who have been enriched and empowered and whose lives have been transformed because of their relationship with Milwaukee Area Technical College. I'm grateful you have allowed MATC to play such an important role in your lives. So now, as you prepare to move on from MATC, remember all those who have been a part of your experience. Your classmates, your study partners, your faculty, your mentors, your family, your friends, your entire support system, all of whom were an important part of your journey. Your success would not have been possible without these individuals. Tonight, we celebrate a job well done. Each of you will be an outstanding representative of Milwaukee Area Technical College. We are extremely proud of your achievements. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Melanie Holmes, chairperson of Milwaukee Area Technical College District Board. Ms. Holmes?
Thank you, Dr. Martin. This is truly one of the best days of the year for me. I get to do it twice a year, which is absolutely terrific, and I'm so happy to be here for the December graduation. I've been on the MATC board since 1968, and it's been a privilege over those 6 years to be part of an institution that plays such an important part in the economic success of Milwaukee. Without you, the future of Milwaukee would be quite dim because so many of you are going to take jobs in our community that are going to be vital to our success. I really have been so impressed through the years, the commitment of the students, the commitment of the faculty, the commitment of the staff, and the commitment of the administration to run such a fabulous institution that plays such an important part to you individually, those of you who are graduating, to your families, and to the community. But you know what? You don't want to hear from me. You want to get on with the show, I'm sure. So I'd just like to close by once again congratulating you, thanking you for all of your hard work in earning your degrees. Thank the faculty for the great job they've done in preparing you for your future. Thank you so much, and congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Chairperson Holmes. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce this evening's recipient of the Distinguished Alumnus Award and our keynote speaker, Ms. Kimberley Motley. A Milwaukee native, Kimberley Motley received a paralegal associate in applied science degree from MATC in 1997. After receiving bachelor's, master's, and law degrees, Attorney Motley established herself as one of the world's most respected and successful lawyers. Her unwavering determination and passion for justice resulted in her becoming the first Westerner to practice law in Afghanistan's court system. Ms. Motley was responsible for winning the first pardon from the president of Afghanistan for a female accused of a moral crime in the country's history. Her success has been chronicled in numerous national and international media outlets. And next April, Ms. Motley will be one of 6 individuals recognized by the American Association of Community Colleges with an Outstanding Alumni Award. The first person in the MATC history to receive such an honor. In 1997, Kimberley Motley sat before us as a candidate for graduation. Her accomplishments over the last 17 years are extraordinary, and her work will have a lasting impact on the lives of many. It is my pleasure to introduce a pioneer, a fearless advocate, a champion for those without a voice, and the 2014 MATC Distinguished Alumnus, Ms. Kimberley Motley.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. I want to start by congratulating you, the class of 2014, for your great success. I'm honored to be here to celebrate your great achievement, and I know that for many of you, this day was a long time coming. I encourage you to feel this moment, hold on to it, and wish you well in whatever personal and professional path that life places before you. I want to share with you 3 very important stories in my life that helped to shape who I am today. In 1996, I was a student at MATC's paralegal program. I was pregnant at the time with my daughter and had my sights set on becoming a lawyer one day. Being a young, pregnant woman, a full-time student, and also a full-time worker was extraordinarily challenging, but not impossible. I was extremely shy and pretty much stuck to myself. While many of the faculty, like Carol Brady, were extremely nurturing and supporting of me as a student at MATC, it was a great environment for me to be in, especially in such a vulnerable time in my life. However, not everyone was supportive. I remember one teacher was particularly negative and discouraging of my progress. At one point, she pulled me into her office to lecture me on her disapproval of my being a young pregnant woman. And she further discouraged my dreams of wanting to be a lawyer, telling me that law students is for students, not for mothers. I went home feeling dejected, angry, and extremely embarrassed. I remember talking to Claude, my soon-to-be future husband, about this conversation. He told me to use her comments as a propelling force to continue to push forward, and he was glad that she had this conversation with me. Shortly thereafter, 2 very wonderful things happened. The first thing, and the most important thing, was I gave birth to my daughter, Diva. And secondly, also very important, I graduated from MATC from the paralegal program. I think back on those words, and I'm very grateful to have been given such words of discouragement and appreciate how those words encouraged me to push further. A few years later, I found myself still an idealistic student, but now at Marquette Law School. As a second-year law student, I was again immersed into school with my 5-year-old daughter, Diva, and was pregnant again with my son, Sol. At the time, the classes were particularly rigorous, and it was a struggle to keep up. Nevertheless, I did keep up, and I also was working as a paralegal at MATC in the Health Occupations Department. I remember at that time, one of the law professors, who I thought was on Team Kim, did not take too kindly to my being pregnant. She invited me to her office one day after class and showed me a picture of her graduation from law school when she was pregnant. She emphasized to me that she decided to have kids after she graduated from law school. I pointed out to her that she was 5 years too late because I already had a daughter, and she thought this was very unfunny. Once again, I felt very dejected, angry, and slightly defeated for being so misunderstood. Now, I have a very active imagination, and quite routinely, at night, I would give my daughter Diva these elaborate bedtime stories. So later that night, I told the story of the dragon law professor who tried to destroy the village of happiness, but failed because kindness and love are far more powerful weapons. Spoiler alert, the story ends with the dragon law professor getting a big hug from Princess Diva and calming down. I remember putting my little Diva to bed after this, after I told her bedtime story, and she looked at me and said, "Mommy, you're my hero." At the time, I knew that while I needed to hear that from my daughter, it was also equally important that I heard what my professor told me. Although I disagreed with what she said, my professor told me exactly what I needed to hear and exactly when I needed to hear it. The conversation allowed for me to flourish and persevere. And to be honest, I also respected her honesty, and she became one of my greatest mentors. I later, shortly thereafter, found myself in Afghanistan, and currently I'm the first and only foreigner to ever litigate in Afghanistan's court. I went there with the intention to help to build the legal system by training the Afghan lawyers in 2008, what was once supposed to be a one-year assignment. 6 years later, I'm still in country and working independently. Throughout my travels, I've seen so many disgusting travesties of justice globally, from the US to Afghanistan, Dubai, Uganda, etc. And I firmly believe that the world deserves better protection by using the laws in the ways that they're supposed to be used, which is to protect all of us. While in Afghanistan, I represented a 15-year-old teenage girl named Gulnaz. Gulnaz was unfortunately raped by her family member and became pregnant as a result. She described to me in prison going to the police for help with her handicapped widowed mother to report the rape. With no male presence, the two women were ignored and she was instantly imprisoned. When I met Gulnaz, she had been in prison for nearly 2 years and had given birth to her baby girl in the cell on her prison floors. My uneducated client described to me going to court with her daughter and not understanding the legal process. Forced to represent herself, the judges who presided over Gulnaz's case berated her for lying, insisting that a woman cannot get pregnant by having sex just once. Eventually, after this display of justice, the court decided to give Gulnaz a 12-year sentence, but told her that if she married her rapist, she would be free. Eventually, I met Gulnaz, and we decided to take the case to the Supreme Court in Afghanistan. In taking it there, we were able to reduce her sentence down to 3 years, but that wasn't good enough. The backstory, and the more personal story that I haven't shared with anybody, is that when I originally heard about this case, I didn't know if I wanted to get involved. At the time, I was working in Afghanistan for several years as a first foreign attorney. And while at that time, I had almost focused exclusively on representing foreigners, I was not sure that getting involved in such an immoral crimes case, such as adultery, would be well received. I was also afraid how my personal security would be affected. I had many people from Afghans to ambassadors, who discouraged me from getting involved in such a heated cultural issue. At night, I would go home to my home in Afghanistan and routinely found my house ransacked and my things strewn all over my house. My electricity line was cut, which sucks because the winters in Kabul are much like the winters in Milwaukee. So I was sleeping in my car quite a bit, too proud to be defeated. But the bottom line is, I knew that what happened to Gulnaz was wrong, and it wasn't just wrong, it was illegal. My daughter, Cherish, overheard me talking about this case, kid number 3. And I remember she came on Skype, and she asked me, or rather she told me, that I need to help the teenager. And so I did. Gulnaz and I sat down in prison, and we talked about her legal options. And she agreed that we should write a pardon application to the president. And usually with pardons, I think it's very important to not just give the application, but also to write letters from family and friends to support the person to whom we're seeking a pardon for. However, unfortunately for Gulnaz, her family wanted her dead because she had shamed them by getting raped. So what I decided to do is I put on an online petition that got thousands of signatures, which equaled over 500 pages. Because my electricity line had been cut, I was forced to drive around Afghanistan from place to place, printing up this over 500-page document. 20 pages here, 10 pages there. It took 2 days. So although Gulnaz had no family to support her, the world supported her. I remember before I gave the document to the president, going to the jail, and reading to Gulnaz while she was holding her then 2-year-old daughter, all the signatures. My illiterate client quietly listened, crying in disbelief to all the messages and places that the signatures came from: Australia, Norway, Korea, Zimbabwe, thousands and thousands of signatures. Within hours of reading the application, the president agreed that what happened to Gulnaz was in fact illegal, and Gulnaz became the first and only Afghan woman to ever receive a presidential pardon for a moral crimes case in Afghanistan. In addition to this, because of that pardon, running away as a crime in Afghanistan was decriminalized. This was a huge legal victory. Now, while I respect and encourage people to be educated, a degree is only as good as the experiences to which one places themselves in. Challenge yourselves. Be great, be strong, and be better. All of these experiences have helped to shape me in becoming who I am today. Throughout the journeys that I find myself in, I have learned that there is no box, and I hope you discover the same. I wish you well on your journey and encourage you to persevere with your personal and professional experiences by continuing to grow, learn, and to use your achievements to propel you forward. I have learned to love those who support you and embrace those who do not support you, because it's from them you will find your true self. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck.
Thank you, Kim. On behalf of MATC and the class of 2014, please accept this recognition as a symbol of our appreciation for you joining us this evening and sharing your message.
Good evening, candidates for graduation, family members, and guests. I am Barbara Cannell, MATC Provost. Each semester, hundreds of outstanding students graduate from MATC and represent impressive academic accomplishments. Tonight's student speaker has distinguished himself through exemplary academic achievement, college leadership, and community involvement. Ernesto Gonzalez is a graduate candidate from the Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Associate Degree Program. And today, Ernesto was featured in the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel as a college success story. Please join me in welcoming Ernesto and congratulating him on his achievement at MATC. Ernesto?
Good evening, esteemed faculty, staff, administration, guests, and of course, my fellow classmates. I'm very honored and humbled to be standing here in front of you all today. But before I begin, I'd like to give great thanks to those who've helped these fine individuals to make it to this point, whether it be family, friends, colleagues, or classmates. It's because of your aid, advice, and assistance that we've made it here to this very moment. So, join me in a round of applause to acknowledge those who've helped us on this long and enduring journey. For without them, a good majority of us may not have been here to enjoy this day. During this past weekend, while I contemplated what I was going to say to you all, I found myself doing the same thing I do quite often when I'm in need of guidance or inspiration. I went for a drive, accompanied by the soulful sounds of Sam Cooke, Donny Hathaway, and John Legend. Crooning in the background, I traveled out to one of my favorite hideaways, a heavily wooded area at the top of a very steep hill, tucked away on the far northeast side of Milwaukee County. I found myself looking out at the lake and into the clear night sky, with the moonlight dancing off the rippling water below. It was then that I began to reflect on these past 2 years that I've spent here at MATC. Not on myself in particular, but mainly on those that I've met along the way. Those that I've helped, those that have helped me, and those that I've observed taking initiative and leading in more active roles within the college, doing what they can to improve and enhance their environments for the benefit of their respective campuses, classmates, and organizations. Individuals such as James Bias, Tiffany Kolosky, Michael Shupp, and Ashley Moore, among many others who sit with us today. I give my personal thanks to you in all the support you have given me, the college, and to others through your selfless acts. Whether it was dedicating time to classmates through helping classmates through big assignments to ensure their success, or aiding in the coordination and execution of certain events. It was because of these students, many others just like them, that MATC is and always will be recognized as the best technical college in the state of Wisconsin. The purpose behind my mentioning of these individuals was to recognize them for one thing that I wish to leave with you all here tonight. That is to never stop pushing forward, and of course, never stop learning. Being here at MATC has provided every individual within this graduating audience and those alumni who are in attendance tonight the foundation of necessary skills, knowledge, and know-how to enter into their respective fields and have the potential to excel. What you've learned here is not to be taken for granted. This is now a part of who you are, who you're going to become. Cherish it, embrace it, hone it, and above all else, build upon it. For this is only the beginning in your journeys toward progression within your respective fields of study. As most of us may know, in order to progress, one must sharpen those skills both inside and outside of the academic environment through practice, internships, apprenticeships, workshops, training sessions, seminars, and of course, more schooling. Therefore, encouraging professionals within their fields to never stop learning. Whether it be in their career field, or your academic studies. This is where the application of those skills, that which you've all have been diligently building upon since your initial enrollment here at MATC. This is where reality takes over. Granted, not all of you are going into your fields right away. Whether it's to transfer to a four-year university, therefore continuing your education towards a bachelor's degree and possibly beyond, or to explore other opportunities available to you. Whichever you may choose to do, I encourage you to take advantage of those skills and continue building upon that foundation. As I leave this podium and yield the floor to you all, I wish to leave you with some food for thought by way of a quote that I was introduced to at a young age and has continued to motivate me with each passing day. Do today what others won't, to do tomorrow what others can't. I want you to let that sink into your minds for a bit. If you think about it, you all are living it by way of making it to this point. So, when you come up here to cross the stage and receive your certificate, bask in your moment of triumph and embrace it, for this is your moment. That being said, I like to say goodbye as you depart this place. Good luck in your future endeavors, and congratulations to the graduating fall class of 2014. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernesto, and congratulations on your success as a student at MATC. We know your future is bright. And now, as provost, it gives me great honor to congratulate all our candidates for graduation. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Milwaukee Area Technical College, I am pleased to call forward MATC's academic deans who will present the associate degree, technical diploma, apprentice, and adult high school candidates for graduation. Dean Pitchford Nicholas.
Good evening. I am Gloria Pitchford Nicholas, Dean of the School of Pre-College Education. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Pre-College Education, I am pleased to present the candidates for a diploma in the adult high school. The candidates have met all the requirements and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Will the candidates from this program please rise and remain standing?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Mohammed Dakwar, Dean of the School of Business. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Business, I'm pleased to present the candidates for Associate in Applied Science degree, Technical Diploma, and Apprentice Diploma. These candidates have met all the requirements and are entitled to receive their degrees and diplomas. Will the candidates from the School of Business please rise and remain standing?
Good evening. I am Dr. Desi Levy, and you all know that I am so proud of the School of Health Sciences and have been tagged this year the official Divatized Dean of the School of Health Sciences. Will the candidates that are greatly enriched, highly empowered, and absolutely ready to transform our healthcare communities from this premier School of Health Science program please rise? On behalf of the faculty, administration, and the staff of the premier School of Health Sciences, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees of Associate in Applied Science and Technical Diploma. Dr. Martin, these greatly enriched, highly empowered, and transformational candidates have met all the academic requirements and are entitled to receive their exceptional degrees and diplomas. Please remain standing as the upcoming Dean of the Liberal Arts and Science, our newest Dean, Dr. Sadiq Escobar.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dr. Sadiq Isahaku. I am Dean of the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and Technical Diploma. These candidates have met all the requirements and are entitled to receive their degrees. Will the candidates from the great School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the gateway to Milwaukee Area Technical College programs, rise and remain standing?
Good evening again. I'm Dr. Mohammed Dakwar, wearing another hat this time. Dean of the School of Media and Creative Arts. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Media and Creative Arts, I'm pleased to present the candidates for Associate in Applied Science and Technical Diploma. These candidates have met all the requirements and are entitled to receive their degrees. Will the candidates from the School of Media and Creative Arts please rise and remain standing?
Good evening, Madam President. I am Dorothy Walker, Dean of the School of Technology and Applied Sciences. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Technology and Applied Sciences, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Associates in Applied Science and Technical Diploma. These candidates have met all the requirements and are entitled to receive their degrees and diplomas. Will the candidates from the School of Technology and Applied Sciences please rise and remain standing?
At this time, the candidates will be individually recognized and presented with their degrees and diplomas here on stage. After the candidates receive their degree or diploma, they will return to their seats. When all candidates are reseated, President Dr. Vicki Martin will officially confer the degrees and diplomas. Marshals and ushers, please direct the candidates to the stage, starting with the School of Pre-College Education. The rest of our candidates may be seated. Following the School of Pre-College Education, the order of candidates will be the School of Business, School of Health Sciences, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, School of Media and Creative Arts, and the School of Technology and Applied Sciences.
For adult high school, Judy Chesser.
Scholastic Honors, Eleftheris Galauris.
Isaiah Walls.
Scholastic Honors, Ashley Beckner.
For accounting, Bethany Anderson.
Accounting Scholastic Honors, Gigi Armenius.
Kelly Carrasquillo.
Scholastic Honors, David Gomez.
With Scholastic Honors, Jordan Henkel.
Maurice Hudson.
With Scholastic Honors, Bobby Kuhn.
Sarah Lee.
With Scholastic Honors, Javier Medina.
Scholastic Honor, Donna Meyer.
Erica Moreno.
Scholastic Honors, Elizabeth Aura Bonney.
Tremaine Robertson.
Katrina Thompson.
Aaron Tim.
Adrian Vadiva.
With Scholastic Honors, Eddie Vicioso.
Scholastic Honors, Lu Young.
For Administrative Professional with Scholastic Honors, Samantha Rowan.
Wanda J. Holly.
For Baking and Pastry Arts, Arissa DiFrancesca.
Scholastic Honors, Rebecca Evers.
Tyler John Long.
Scholastic Honors, Eden Lechsinger.
With Scholastic Honors, Chelsea Martin.
Marisa Milner.
For Banking and Financial Services, Mai Hang.
Business Management Career Option, Darlene Gray.
For Business Management, Ali Ghaffar.
Antonio Ness.
For Business Management Accelerated Program, Tiffany Garrett.
Delilah Alexander.
For Business Management Career Option, Willie L. Collins.
Yvonne Connor.
Megan Zarneska.
Christine Dela Cruz.
With Scholastic Honors, Shilpi Gupta.
Kevin Green.
Terrence Luckett.
Wanda Nash.
Bradley J. May.
Lisa Pintasat.
Eric Quinnell.
Michelle Robinson.
With Scholastic Honors, Stephanie Ruffin.
Kenneth Sitti.
Sheila Turner.
Venetia Walker.
Jamel Ward.
Scholastic Honors, Jason Wismiller.
Thaddeus Wyatt.
Tammy Hochschild.
For Business Mid-Management, Tammy Savar.
Culinary Arts, Cantessa Johnson.
Stephen Kozak.
Scholastic Honors, Albert Martin.
With Scholastic Honors, Sarah Meinert.
Larry Olson.
With Scholastic Honors, Michelle Warwick.
Jason Winnook.
For culinary management, Nikita Clifton.
Nicole Murphy.
For e-business with Scholastic Honors, Derek Sisko.
Fashion Retail Marketing, Fashion Emphasis, Erica Lorenzo.
For fashion retail marketing, retail management, Ashley Millpointer.
Christy Yakic.
For hotel hospitality management, meeting and event management, Bethany Bosu.
Scholastic Honors, Jenilyn Hilker.
James Bias.
Derek James.
For human resources, Alyssa Amundsen.
Raquel Griffin.
Demerrill Howard.
Stacy Richards.
Heather Sullivan.
IT Computer Support Specialist, Uriel Ely.
Joanne Grace.
Cha Bang.
Pao Vang.
Scholastic Honors, George Belmontes.
For IT Information Systems Security Specialist with Scholastic Honors, Keith Brenneman.
Gustavo Ino-Usto.
With Scholastic Honors, Seth Ott.
IT Network Specialist, Carl Islet.
For IT Network Specialist with Scholastic Honors, Ramon Garabawi.
Mitchell Milligan.
With Scholastic Honors, Christoph Myers.
Scholastic Honors, Larry Rubin.
With Scholastic Honors, Nahid Shadram.
Scholastic Honors, Chester Yamat.
For IT Network Specialist, Accelerated Online with Scholastic Honors, Heidi Lang.
Scholastic Honors, Robert Field.
For IT Programmer Analyst, Danielle Witkowski.
Scholastic Honors, Rita Sobiek.
For Management Development Supervisory Management with Scholastic Honors, Ryan Artisana.
Gabrielle Glitch.
For Marketing Management, Soraya Jones.
Scholastic Honors, Gerald Porter.
For Medical Administrative Specialist, Gwendolyn Anderson Starks.
Teresa Howell.
For Management Development Supervisory Management, Diane Taylor.
Nancy Carrillo.
For Marketing Management, Alex Larson.
Nicholas Martin.
For Medical Administrative Specialist, Cynthia Balistreri.
Rachel Blake.
Samantha Brantz.
Medical Administrative Specialist, Heather Fermonic.
Teresa Perino.
Larissa Miles.
Jamie Schuler.
Jamira Tyler.
Michael Zepeda. With Scholastic Honors.
Natalia Castro.
For Meeting and Event Management, Special Event Management, Sandra Villamil.
Paralegal, Caitlin Doherty.
Leah Guajardo.
Brian Carbar.
Corey Smith.
Julie Troneski.
For real estate with Scholastic Honors, Jody Bodemer.
Reggie Thompson.
Melissa Walker.
Supervisory Management, Karen Fisher.
For supply chain management, Jacob Bauer.
Supply Chain Management, Materials Management, Mark Dickerson.
With Scholastic Honors, Michael Ortloff.
Greg Konings.
For accounting assistant with Scholastic Honors, Teresa Van.
Barbara David Butler.
For cosmetology, Alicia James.
Calvin Rogers.
Kelly Garth.
Business Management, Tawanda Brown.
For computerized accounting assistant with Scholastic Honors, Tamika Harris.
Tiffany Matthews.
For cosmetology with Scholastic Honors, Lanshay Bowens.
Carla Hollins.
Candace Wright.
Entrepreneurship, Scholastic Honors, Pachia Yang.
For office technology assistant, Tashana Barlow.
Denise Kermsey.
For office technology assistant and business administration professional, Si Tao.
Barbara Cosmetology, Apprenticeship, Chris Bordeaux.
Yusenia Buhanda.
Damaris Dominguez.
Anna Febus.
Talea Jones.
Maria Noriega Munoz.
Culinary Cook Apprenticeship, James Feeder.
For physical therapist assistant, Gina Barber.
Alan Buggs.
Samuel Ayers.
Scholastic Honors, Nancy Grimm.
With Scholastic Honors, Kayla Hart.
Scholastic Honors, Carrie J. Jablonski.
With Scholastic Honors, Peter Lee.
Scholastic Honors, Haley Osterhoff.
With Scholastic Honors, Jesse Ray.
Lindsay Sider.
With Scholastic Honors, Matthew Sisko.
Tamika Spears.
With Scholastic Honors, Thomas Stocking.
Scholastic Honors, Kristen Werner.
For registered nursing, Priscilla Cisneros.
Beth Fredrickson.
With Scholastic Honors, Gabriel Green.
Jennifer Kaya.
With Scholastic Honors, Kelly O'Connor.
Scholastic Honors, Michelle O'Rourke.
Milagros Sanchez.
Surgical Technologist, Scholastic Honors, Rebecca Anderson.
Danit Desider.
Jennifer Gittinger.
With Scholastic Honors, Caitlin Gundrum.
Nicole Karshna.
Ashley Key.
Ashley Woodley.
For dental assistant, Princess Bost.
Keely Burmeister.
Marissa Castillo.
Stephanie D.
Tara Tucker.
Brenda Zunkel.
For Health Unit Coordinator, Denisha Berry.
Brittany Houston.
Amanda Nash.
Maria Perez.
For Medical Assistant, Destiny Burrell.
Anna Corona Romero.
Cheryl Diaz.
Scholastic Honors, Vera Hussery.
With Scholastic Honors, Tetiana Musica.
Guadalupe Lopez.
Jose Mora.
Betty Norman.
Heather Ortiz.
Michaela Wolf.
For Nursing Assistant, Desiree Martinez.
Pharmacy Technician, New Her.
For Pharmacy Technician with Scholastic Honors, Jonas Kirin Teagues.
Scholastic Honors, Diem Pham.
Renee Ricks.
Marie Sansom.
Brittany Zepnik.
Practical Nursing Scholastic Honor, Chavi Aurora.
For Practical Nursing, Cynthia Geraci.
Scholastic Honors, Meredith Harding.
With Scholastic Honors, Andrea Heaston Stewart.
Ebony S. Johnson.
Kelly Querum.
Associate of Arts, Ira Bragg.
With Scholastic Honors, Michael Johnson.
Scholastic Honors, Nicholas Mullenbach.
With Scholastic Honors, Carla Rivas Plata.
With Scholastic Honors, Maria Rivas Plata.
Benny Vang.
Associate of Arts, Teacher Education, Ashley Moore Jonke.
For Associate of Science with Scholastic Honors, Rasha Achan.
For Associate of Early Childhood Education, Jasmine Allen.
Clara Baskin.
With Scholastic Honors, Jerry Bass.
Lakeisha Coleman.
Brenda Dykstra.
Rosa Gallardo.
April Hickman.
Judith Jackson.
With Scholastic Honors, Valerie Kuss.
Ann Kunze.
Jasmine Little.
Jeffrey Lee.
Tampra Lovelace.
With Scholastic Honors, Catherine Lone.
With Scholastic Honors, Maria Montalvo.
Brianna Mason.
Crystal Robinson.
LaCoria Rimmer.
Associate of Early Childhood Education, Melissa Simmons.
For Associate of Arts, Song Bang.
With Scholastic Honors, Niri Titan.
For Early Childhood Education, Emily Strong.
Naomi Woy.
Amanda Waters.
Ramona Covington.
For a Human Service Associate with Scholastic Honors, Timothy Bassett.
Delbra Davis.
Jason Dobson.
Roshan Early.
Quentin Folks.
With Scholastic Honors, Sean Gibbon.
Myra Gomez. Raven Howland.
Natoya Jackson.
With Scholastic Honors, Karen Jamie.
Jules LaShure.
Blia Lee.
Therese Lewis.
Tuesday Morn.
Ashley Reich.
Barbara Renfro.
With Scholastic Honors, Fabian Sanchez.
April Santa Ana.
Gerald Sellers.
My Sharia Center.
Valerie Monique Shadell.
Tamara Smart.
With Scholastic Honors, Jervang.
With Scholastic Honors, Jason Wasserman.
Lakita Wells.
Henry Williams Jr.
Alicia Williams.
Siobhan Williams.
Associate of Arts, Amanda Carson.
For Human Service Associate, Herman James Jr.
Early Childhood Education, Deborah Sykes.
For Early Childhood Education Specialist, Tanisha Wright.
Graphic Design with Scholastic Honors, Diego Anaya Estrada.
With Scholastic Honors, Tessa Lukic Cagle.
Scott Parker.
Eva Sanchez.
Television and Video Production, Warren J. Anderson.
Samantha Grutzmacher.
Benjamin Hanser.
Willie Stone.
Soon Lo Vu.
J.R. Witt.
Computer Simulation and Gaming Animation Emphasis with Scholastic Honors, Scott Olson.
For Mobile Application Designer with Scholastic Honors, Melissa Mitchell.
Automotive Technology, Kevin Borchert.
For Web Designer, Daryl Jones.
David Griffin.
For Civil Engineering Technology with Scholastic Honors, Ahmad Ayash.
With Scholastic Honors, Chadwick Sales.
For Criminal Justice Law Enforcement, Thomas Appleby.
With Scholastic Honors, Michelle Balistreri.
Ivan Sikla.
With Scholastic Honors, Demisha Dallas.
Austin Delmore.
With Scholastic Honors, Ashley Ellis.
Jasmine Estrada.
Kevin Fernandez.
Sarah Flores.
Joyce Gray.
Claire Goyette.
Shirley Jackson.
Matthew Grill.
Jeffrey Jones.
With Scholastic Honors, Dina Johnson.
Kimberly Line.
Peng Lee.
Reginald L. Meadows.
Amy Mann.
Daniel Niver.
Gabriella Missalem.
Angela Cerna.
With Scholastic Honors, Stephanie Schrader.
With Scholastic Honors, Ernesto Gonzalez II.
Nicholas Thien.
LaQuinta Wheeler.
Michael Truax.
Fire Protection Technician Jake F.R. Aarons.
For Electronic Engineering Technology with Scholastic Honors, Benjamin Kraus.
Isabel Castillo.
For Fire Protection Technician, David Bermudez.
Ernesto Mercado.
With Scholastic Honors, Tiffany Klosky.
Criminal Justice Law Enforcement with Scholastic Honors, Lori Weber.
Fire Protection Technician, Martin Shaw.
Quantavious Tucker.
For Computer Numerical Control, Machine Operator Programmer with Scholastic Honors, Adam Anderson.
Individualized Technical Studies with Scholastic Honors, Kimberly Foltz.
Michael Davis.
With Scholastic Honors, Glenn Marcheski.
Individualized Technical Studies for Advertising and Media with Scholastic Honors, Amy Keel.
Sustainable Facilities Operations with Scholastic Honors, Pira Kia. Barkey.
Individualized Technical Studies, Iris Smith.
Sustainable Facilities Operations, Jessica Christensen.
For Landscape Horticulture with Scholastic Honors, Amy Shepper.
With Scholastic Honors, Alex Conkle.
For Sustainable Facilities Operation, Kelly Scheck.
Welding Technology with Scholastic Honors, Tyree Kern.
For Sustainable Facilities Operations with Scholastic Honors, Jason Hebert.
Welding Technology, Christopher Scarlata.
For Sustainable Facilities Operations with Scholastic Honors, Eric Simando.
Automotive Maintenance Technician, Richard McDougall.
For Auto Collision Repair and Finish Technician, Joyce Lucas.
Aviation Technician Airframe, Darren Norton.
For Automotive Maintenance Technician, Edward Lewis.
Diesel and Powertrain Servicing, Brenda Cruz.
Automotive Maintenance Technician, Jose Sharon.
Gary Benya.
For Diesel and Powertrain Servicing with Scholastic Honors, Edwin Aponte.
Electricity with Scholastic Honors, Sammy Atkins.
Diesel and Powertrain Servicing, Sean Perry.
Machine Tool Operations, CNC Machine Setup and Operation with Scholastic Honors, Adam McCormick.
For Diesel and Powertrain Servicing, George Washington.
Power Engineering and Boiler Operator, Ernest Moffett.
For Electricity with Scholastic Honors, Hadi Assad.
Truck Driver, Yvette Pyant.
With Scholastic Honors, Keithan Malone.
Welding, Jacob Leach.
For Machine Tool Operations, CNC Machine Setup and Operation, Tammy Miller.
Floyd Brown.
For Power Engineering and Boiler Operator, Daniel Straczynski.
Fire Protection Technician, Wante Wart.
For Welding, Nicholas Duran Ronco.
Electricity, James Morton.
For Welding, Miguel Lopez.
Associate of Arts with Scholastic Honors, Sarah Suzanne Lynn Helding.
I would like to reintroduce President Vicki J. Martin, who will officially confer the degrees and diplomas on all candidates. Dr. Martin?
Will the candidates please rise? And now, by the authority vested in me by the Milwaukee Area Technical College District Board, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or diploma for which you have been certified. Graduates, you may now move the tassels of your caps from the right to the left. Congratulations. Will all the graduates please be seated? The 2014 winter commencement ceremony is now officially concluded. Graduates, please join me in thanking your family and friends and MATC faculty members and staff for joining us in tonight's ceremony. I now ask our Grand Marshal, Dr. Michael Rosen, and our marshals to please take your positions and prepare to lead the Milwaukee Area Technical College class of 2014 from the arena. Thank you everyone for being part of tonight's graduation ceremony. This has been a special night for all of us, and on behalf of the entire MATC community, we wish our new graduates the very best. Good evening.